on. Where's your bag?
Greetings again. I don't know what happened. Who do we have with us today? Greetings, Dr. Winborn.
Greetings.
Yes. Greetings, beloved.
Yeah, bless up, bless up. Finally.
You finally made it. Sister
Yeah.
Nadine. Well, I saw you send me something earlier, so I was able to recognize you. So I'm so happy that you're able to get on.
Yes,
Welcome.
I actually have to let my nephew operate to set it up for me.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was giving me a lot of fight the other day. So I have to let him deal with it.
Right. So that was really good. But the most important thing is you're here with us today, and we welcome you.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I don't know
Thank
who
you,
else is
thank
in the
you.
studio right now, but you and I are here. And I know you're a bit far
Okay.
away in the nice, warm island.
It's very, very hot.
Well, we're very,
Ah,
very
it's
cold
very
on this
hot.
side. I mean, in the house is
But
warm, so we can still look and feel comfortable. But outside, you got to put on a
yeah.
lot of clothes. Three skirts, four pants, it's that
Wow.
type of coldness, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But we'll soon get through it because, it's springtime gonna come and then summer is gonna come. But for most part, it's a cold country. So, but with the
Yes, it
right
is.
clothes, it's comfortable.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
our topic this evening. I don't know if you saw Kendrick Lamar, his performance, but it was all over his dance for the Super Bowl. Super Bowl may not be a big thing in the islands, but it's all over the internet. And we reacting to how, the white people felt about it. And then we are also
Okay.
reacting to the fact of people say they're woke. So what it's like to be awoke and what it's like to be spiritual. Hi sis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi. Blessings.
Well,
Greetings, greetings.
Greetings.
greetings sis. This is Nadine. She joined us and she's the one with the gifted golden voice. So we will hear some voices this evening.
Blessings.
And I
Yeah,
know
blessings.
the musicians is in the house is what I hope for. So I'm so happy the musicians are coming out tonight.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we're just gonna do a short recap of the reaction that the white people had to Kendrick Lamar's performance, but we're just gonna touch on it
Mhm.
really short because it seemed to be a part of what they want to know about the black people. Not it was always about them, but now they are a little bit offended about how it's kind of like us. So people are kind of getting into that. And we want to do being awoke, what it's like to be awoke and what it's like to have spiritual awareness. Because everybody's saying, I'm
Yes.
awoke. Woke became a big conversation some time ago, but really, are they awoke or are they still sleeping? Because so much things are happening. And really, it's only people who are awoke can really see and know and understand or overstand or understand what is really going down or going on and
Yes.
off. So that kind of what we want to touch on. So I want to welcome each and every one of you all tonight. This is Sadie Gomez of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated, coming from Local 26, Women's Auxiliary. We present to you the Sunday show. And our interesting topics for this evening, as I said, we're going to do the reaction of the non-melanated people from the Super Bowl performance by Kendrick Lamar. And we are also doing examining the word awoke, what it is to be
Yes.
awakened and what it is to have spiritual awareness, really. So this is the kind of topic we're going to touch on this evening. I know my engineers there.
White people whose parents hated Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, lock in. This is a teachable moment for you.
If Drake
I will
and
have
Kendrick
to
Lamar
ask
got in a rap battle, who do you think
Dr.
would win?
Winborn, are you there?
Got to go with Kendrick. I'm just saying. I think Drake is an outstanding entertainer, but Kendrick, his lyrics, his last album was outstanding.
Excellent, all right.
Best album I think last year.
It is 5:30 in the morning, y'all, and I couldn't sleep. And honestly, it's Kendrick Lamar's fault. It's just so strange that before the halftime show, I knew nothing about Kendrick Lamar. Like, I'd heard his name, but I couldn't name any song or anything. And I shared with you yesterday that after the halftime show, like, I didn't get it because all of the messages went like this. But I knew I was missing something. I knew it. And so I ended up going down the rabbit hole, right, and watching all of these creators talk about it. And it was absolutely riveting.
This video is for Kendrick Lamar and Kendrick Lamar only. If you are not him, keep scrolling. Kendrick, we need to talk.
It's a cultural divide. I'm gonna get it on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we take a moment to ask the real question? Did President Obama unknowingly light the fuse for the ongoing rap war between Kendrick Lamar and Drake? I mean, if you've seen that old clip making the rounds, it's clear. He gave props to Drake's undeniable talent. But when it came to handing out the rap crown, he didn't hesitate. He crowned Kendrick. And let's be real, when a former president picks sides in a rap battle, it's no longer just beef. It's a historical event. But that's just the appetizer. The main course? White Americans reacting to Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, that's right. We're diving into their unfiltered takes, what they saw, what they think they saw, and what it all means for them and the country as a whole.
I don't think you understand the high-level art you just watched. The Renaissance painters, Shakespeare of the time, they criticized the government and culture and famous celebrities all in one performance, in one painting. And that's what we just saw. Like, this is what art is supposed to look like. This is how they used to do art during the Renaissance period. The moment we saw Samuel L. Jackson, like, you knew, right? Like, you knew in your gut. Like, this is high-level art. Bravo. Bravo.
My parents are boomers, and they live in a community of a lot of other boomers. And they were all at the Super Bowl party, and they all hated Kendrick Lamar's performance, like calling it the worst performance they've ever seen. I'm a huge Kendrick fan. I primed my parents to love Kendrick Lamar's performance. They hated it. And I asked them what the main complaint was, and they said, I couldn't understand anything. Which, fair. They're, like, some of the people in that group, like, had hearing aids, and they're not used to lyrics that smart and fast. Like, let's be real. Okay, so come on a journey with me. All of these older white people are at a party, they're all together, they're not able to understand a single word that Kendrick Lamar says, but they are imagining what he's saying. And that imagined lyrics, those imagined lyrics, are rooted in racism. They're rooted in racial biases and stereotypes. I'm not gonna put my mom on blast, but she assumed that he was saying much different things than what he was actually saying. And when I told my mom Kendrick's kind of like a brief synopsis of some of what was being said and some of the symbolism that went right over everyone's head, she was like, oh my gosh, that's so needed and necessary and important and wow, powerful, and rewatched the whole thing and loved it. And this is a beautiful time for white children to educate our white parents about racism and assumptions with their own lived experience. So I challenged my mother's assumptions of what were being said. I showed her the truth of what was being said, and her viewpoint immediately changed. And she was embarrassed and concerned that her assumption was concerned about what her assumption was. And now here's where the magic comes in. My mom is now going to all these other white people at the party, sharing articles about Kendrick Lamar's symbolism and why that performance mattered. And all of them slowly are changing their assumptions about it. And it's getting them to look directly in the face at a moment in which they assumed negative stereotypes about what a Black man was saying in a huge national performance. So we have an opportunity right now.
Dr. Winborn, I thank you so much for sharing that bit of information so we can see what's really happening. So what is happening definitely is a bit of hypocrisy in terms of the white people never cared about the Black people as far as their art go, or hip-hop. Hip-hop is really like a Black culture, deep-rooted Black culture. And we are seeing a lot of reactions coming from white people, how it affected them, this very thing that was a joy for us. So one event was taken totally worldwide, with a dance, with a song, with a motion, with just an event. But we saw the gravity of the event when we realized globally how genius this guy was, because for all the people in the world of different nations to be dancing, and as he said in the song, you really cannot fake influence. It's powerful, he's influential, and it really cannot be fake. We saw it before our very eyes, and we saw the hypocrisy of white people. Now, some white people were genuine because they said they really did not know, and they had the wrong perception of the art. And some of them grew to even like it a little bit when they realized what a political statement that was being made. So they look at it from that standpoint, which, as I said, what a pie he has given us. It will take a signal. Sister Anne, we let you come back on a little. Yeah, you seem to be breaking up, so we have to let you come back on in another little while from now. So we want to welcome everyone to the show. So would someone else like to share with us? Just give us your name, because we have new people on. So, it's one big family, so everybody can get to know each other. So my dear sister there with your red headgear, would you like to share with us? Yes. You want to unmute yourself?
All
right. So welcome to the show.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Nice and
Yeah.
loud.
What is the topic for this evening?
The topic for this evening, we are watching and observing the reactions of the non-melanated people to the Kendrick Lamar halftime performance. We just want to touch on it briefly concerning how they reacted, and we show a short video earlier on. And our second topic for the evening is being awoke. What it's like to be awoke and what it's like to have spiritual awareness. There's quite a difference. And for those of us who think we're woke, when we really wake up, we may and see what's really happening with our eyes wide open, we may want to go back to sleep. So we just want to touch on the Kendrick Lamar thing for now, and then we're going to get into the meat of the matter. So we welcome you, dear Sister Rebecca.
Okay, and the Kendrick Lamar thing, I think it was a very explosive performance. And he most maybe probably was the best, the blackest Super Bowl halftime performance in history. That's what many fans were saying. Um, he had it all, including certified hit records. He had deep cuts, he A-list celebs, and he had many shady looks on the camera as well, right? So um, people have associated his performance with a lot of mixed reaction, right? And as to a lot of fans couldn't get enough of Lamar taking slick shots at his hip hop rival Drake throughout the show, right? So for me, people said that there were a lot of of messages in his performance, because halfway through the performance, if you may recall, Lama also teased the performance of Not Like Us, the track that many people were questioning. He would even perform due to the lawsuit that Drake had filed last month. Before uttering a lyric from the song, as we know, Lama, he said that staring at the camera, I want to play their favorite song, but you know they love to sue. Normally, this led to some very hilarious reaction on social media. I mean, everybody was looking at it, right? Now, the song that They're Not Like Us, right? It had a lot of meaning to it, right? And everybody came out with what they thought it was. But it didn't stop there for me, right? I think it was one of the most awarded rap song in Grammy history, and the fans were jumping in their homes. Serena Williams popped in on the show, Crip walking on Dizzy's grave. So I don't know. Many people had different reactions, right? So I can only say what I saw, right? Because bringing out Serena Williams to Crip walk after Drake stalked that woman publicly for years and obsessively threw shots at her for turning him down is so wild, you know? So for me, it's like a chaotic good. And I don't know what other people on the show might have to say about it, but the song Not Like Us, it had a lot of meaning, right? Serena Williams Crip walk into a song about you being a pedophile, that had to hurt, you know, exponentially it had to hurt, right? So while fans on social media, they loved her appearance, I think at the end Lama stole the show because of the opening verse, Not Like Us. I don't know what other people may have to say about that.
Yeah, most definitely, sis. I totally agree with you. But seeing that the slice of the pie that he gave us, or rather the whole pie, is going to take us till Christmas before some things hit us. But I want to see if Anne has a better connection. I know she's far away in the mountains.
They are making the transition to a legitimate politics. Challenges.
Okay, and we welcome you. We don't know how well you're hearing us, so if you can tell us something. Well, we did try with you, sis, but you're not coming through clear, so we know we'll have to give you an extra time before you come on clear again. So we want to welcome some of our male energy to the show. We give thanks for who is here. So any comments you like to make? I'm speaking to the man on the show. I didn't call any name, but you can come on.
Regarding that show, I didn't see a lot of it, but what they're talking about Samuel L. Jackson as well, what he was doing, and Serena with the Crip walk and so on, made a statement from what I understand. You know, and it's about time that we make statements and take action. You know, on this. We've been talking a lot for 50 years.
True.
You know, so now we gotta walk what we talk.
Well, that's really good, Brother Ron, because what has happened, as I said earlier on, the hypocrisy that we have faced with so many things has a chance to come out now because a new narrative has been formed, and young white children will now have to educate their parents as to what is going on because they are no longer able to cover up things anymore, seeing that, the 2025, we are in the
Right.
year of exposure, and
Yeah,
it
we see that a
really,
lot.
right, it's also a climatic year, so the karma is very high and upcoming, so it's going to reach us as a boomerang. So we know what goes around have to come around. A lie has been told to us for many, many years about Black people, and it's that thing that for some of us Black people, we really do not know who we are. And that is very, very sad. But you come on this side on Sundays and we share the information and we share the wealth of knowledge. Because as a Black person, if you really know your worth, you would not kill each other like that. If you only know, which will lead us into our next topic about spiritual awareness. If you only know truly who you are, when you kill another Black person, you're killing part of yourself. We are connected like that. I speak for Black people. I don't know other races can speak for themselves. But we are special beings. We are nine-eater beings, and we ought to find out and take a deep research into exactly who we are. We are different stuff. We came from a different place and time. We are the original, and we have something which is quite valuable that no other people have, and that is the melanin. It is worth more than gold. But if we are told this, maybe the powers that be would not like us to know because we've seen what the colonizers do and is still doing in some parts to suppress our melanated people so that they can have control. And of course, with all the pilfering, they can have wealth. And then Black people would seem to be just nothing. At one time, they even equate us to being monkeys and a third of human and all these sort of remarks. But when you truly know who you are by doing your research, by getting yourself aligned, which is your spiritual self, you start to see more value of who you are. So this brings to mind now our topic for this evening that we are going to touch on, except, anybody else want to touch on the Lamar, make any comments on the Lamar situation? And I do regret, you want to say something, but we were unable to bring you in, Sister Anne. So we are hoping, let's try once more if you can communicate.
Greetings, everybody.
Greetings.
Greetings. I would like to first give thanks to the Most High. Thank you for Mr. Shiloh for inviting me on such a beautiful platform. Thank you to the Queen, Sadie, for your beautiful ministry. And you are delivering in the way that we need it, especially in 2025. A lot of us are going through. I love how you said, do we know our why? And all week, I've been doing a lot of personal development. So this is alignment. I've been working on the why. Every day we have life, day to day. We go to work, we bring our kids to school, the daily things that families and parenting do. But do we ever take time to really focus on our why? The reason why the world is so divided is because a lot of us think that the purpose is something outside of us. It's either a job or a title. And we don't realize that I put us here to just be fruitful on the earth, to multiply. to help one another build the kingdom of Jah. And those are the real reasons why we're here. So when I saw the
That
Kendrick
fell off, but
Lamar,
we can hear you loud and you can proceed, Sister Anne. Go ahead.
okay, when I saw the Kendrick Lamar performance, what I got, it was a big subliminal message.
We
Let's
seem
say
to have
that.
lost Sister Anne for a minute.
Can
We
you
really
hear me
want to hear what
now?
you got to say because it's leading right into our topic. Are you able to communicate?
Okay. Yes, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, you could hear me?
Yeah, I am.
All right. So I realized that the Kendrick Lamar performance was very subliminal, but I uses different generation to express what we need in our time of need. So Kendrick Lamar was put here in 2025 to be bold and courageous, to speak about the things that we go through in the melanated flesh, right? And it's such a blessing how the people that look at us like we should be last, the spirit makes us be first. And what Kendrick is, a lot of people look at it more in the Drake situation, like, oh, it's Kendrick versus Drake, but it's bigger than that. It's more of he's using his platform to remind us of where we coming from and to remind us that our work is not finished on the earth. We have a lot of our brothers and sisters that's still in mental slavery. We may not have shackles on our hands and our feet, but mentally, we are still enslaved. And when I say enslaved, I mean we're married to the worldly things. We forget that we are spiritual first, having a human experience. So I think that the Kendrick Lamar thing spread a light around the world to all of our melanated people that we are not finished doing the work on the earth. And it takes people like Kendrick Lamar with a big platform to speak on these things, to bring light of these things. And I am so grateful that we are able to have a platform like this, Sister Sadie, to be able to sit down and communicate and talk about what we can do to grow the kingdom. So it is just a blessing and a pleasure to be here with you guys tonight.
Well, thank you so much, Sister Anne. It's also a pleasure to have you all here on as well. So, as we speak of growth and we want to talk about our next topic, but I'll just make sure everyone weigh in on the Kendrick Lamar. So I'm just going to say kind of going once, going twice, in the action. It's about to get sold. Anybody else want to weigh in before we move on?
Yeah, I could say something.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Yes, I. So basically, a lot of subliminal message, but one thing I got to say is like what been going on in the hip hop community, for years is like once you're famous, you're allowed to get away with a lot of things. So a lot of people never pull or never talk about producers like Quincy Jones, Chris Stokes, and all these type of people who molest a lot of people. you know. They just talk about the people them that just got exposed recently, but there's a lot of molestation that's been going on. There's a lot of famous rappers, that allowed to get away with a whole lot of things. So with Kendrick Lamar coming out, bringing out these things, hopefully more rapper will be strong enough to step in front row and talk about these things. And the next thing I would like about Kendrick Lamar is that he make himself to be like a regular person. I love that. Like, so in the hip hop world, everybody think you gotta be a gangster, a thug, you have to sell drugs, you have to love multiple women, you have to call woman bitches whores and these type of things. So this man have the same woman for much years, thick or thin man or fight and cuss, argue, whatever, go through regular thing or regular people go through, them still stick it out. Him dress regular, him carry himself regular, you know, live him life, him buy things that I need, what I work hard for. But at the same time, him not give the image like what 90% of these young youths are run down and what them kill themselves and end up in a prison for. And what them killing each other for. you know, and that's what I love about him, you know. Yes, sir.
Well said. I like your contribution to the conversation because truly, Kendrick Lamar have raised the bar for hip hop. I myself, who has not been a hip hop fan until like 3 days ago, because after
Oh
you know,
gosh.
after I said when they killed Tupac, I was like, I'm done. And when I hear a woman being called hoes and bitches, I was like, can't absorb that in my spirit. But when I heard that great artistry of the young man, I said, truly, he have raised the bar for hip hop. And now I'm waiting to see who can top that because really and truly, a Pulitzer Prize. And for us journalistic minds, you know when that pen and paper hit, how well we can feel because it's actually a sensation you get from writing. I know some of the people now who are here in the age of emojis and LOL and OMGs, and they would not your brain is engaged with pen and paper. It's a stimulation, and that is what Kendrick did to me because I had to go through these poetry like what they're not like us, but truly a gifted artist and entertainer with a message. And as the sister said earlier, he is being used for this time because every generation, the Almighty Himself. Tupac and Bob Marley, and now I'm there with Kendrick. So I guess I'm getting younger. But I understand wonderfully done. He have raised the bar, and we are watching how he have exposed some of the hypocrisy of not just hip hop, but of the state of affairs in America. Because it was 1865, 40 acres and a mule. He just touched upon it lightly, as we are just doing tonight. And we know that promise was never fulfilled. But as I said, anybody else want to.
Yeah, I want to say there's a lot of hip hop artists that's doing the same thing, but in the hip hop world, they're not signed to a label. So if you're independent, nobody gonna hear about you. You know, and you don't have millions to put yourself out there. So the thing is, him and J. Cole, I would say, are the only one on the front line that's trying to keep like it positive. You know, because they have a multi-million-dollar deal. So the only way one can bring such message out where you know people like you and me and all the other people can get entertained and find out about these message is if they got these multi-million-dollar deals. You know, where basically there's multi-million-dollar people investing in these deals and getting paid. You know, so a lot of messages getting this show daily, but for you to hear it and for me to hear it, you know, you would have to know them personally.
Well, that's true. And also, I see that positive messages are being strangulated anyway. So, once is the filth to corrupt the black mind, our young black kids, that goes out, that makes money because the powers that be know it can be very destructive. Music reaches the people, and music can be used for destruction or otherwise because it is a vibration. But we're going to go into that in a little while from now. But I want to welcome we affectionately call the big papa on, so I want to welcome him. This is the handsome Dr. Roberts, now that we have video
That's
and
Ronald.
body.
Ronald A, the big papa.
So we welcome you to the show. You want to talk a little bit on the
No,
Lamar
I
situation?
think the whole thing was brilliant. I think the message was brilliant. I think it's a timely message. I think, I don't know if he died. I don't know if like if he set the whole thing up per se for Drake. I think he had something more in mind, but him and Drake was battling back and forth, and he made that last song against Drake, and he won the battle. And so people always associate that song with the battle, but I think it's deeper than that. And I think his performance uh, in Super Bowl, I think he was getting another message across, and it was timely because President Trump was there,
Oh,
and
yes.
he saw the performance. And one thing about Trump, as ignorant as he he's sensitive to stuff. He takes things to a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes he might be overzealous about things. He might take things. It might not be for him, but he'll take it and he'll try to, he'll see something deeper in it, whatever. And then when I hear him talk about stuff, like if somebody says something about him or something, he gets.
We're having a little pause going on, but Dr. Robinson, we'd like you to come through and finish your conversation. But we're having a little break in transmission.
Can you
That's
hear me?
radio for you, and that's live TV. So, Dr. Robinson?
You can hear me?
Yes, jump back on.
Okay. So Trump takes things like deep, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he takes things over the board, thinking it means something. The people are talking about him or whatever. And it was good that he did take it to that point where he felt maybe it was a message to him as the president. So the whole thing was just brilliant. The stars, the red, the this, the that. It was just brilliant because when people don't know exactly what your message is, they have a tendency to take it in all different directions. And so we got so many people dancing, old people, young people, babies, Africans in the Caribbean. Everybody all over the world is dancing. He got something like 300 and something million views or 500 million views or something across the world. He's like, he's worth, like they say, somewhere between $300 and $400 million. And he drives a simple car, and he keeps his kids and his wife private, and he has lots of bodyguards, and he's keeping his life private. And I like his style. He's not trying to be like Black Eye said. He's not trying to overdo it with Rolls Royce and diamond rings and fancy this and fancy that, and his children are very private. He has, I think he had 3 or 4 children, and nobody really ever seen them because he keeps them private. Because these things can get, this kind of industry and money could get you in trouble sometimes as well. And so I like his lifestyle. I like his commentary. He's a down-to-earth person. He's trying to give a message to the young people, and he's trying to change the way young people do music and do life and do their stuff. And so I think it was totally brilliant. I just think, there's more to it. That, like what that old saying, is more to it than meet the eye. So I think it's more to it than meet the eye. And I like to see him continue, because like they said, it was no, shaking this and shaking that and profanity and all kinds of, nasty stuff. It was all clean, because a lot of these performers will tell you their children do not see their concerts. Their children do not see their music or their videos because their music and videos is too much for their own kids. And so to have a man that can do a wholesome project and be successful, then that would tell some of these other rappers in the industry that you can also do the same thing and be successful. So I'm looking forward to good things from it, and I'm looking forward to a good as a movement going to come out of it. A young lady said the other day, she said, "There's something in the air. There's something in the air. It's something different about this performance and how it's being received. So it's something in the air, and I believe that. Yeah, great.
Well, as you say, something in the air, Dr. Robinson, I couldn't help but, on Sundays, what we do here, we normally have a rug, which we had before Kendrick Lamar. As I said in the last program, he destroyed it. So we would normally take things from under the rug, examine it, and we put it back. But this is quite different right now because the matrix have changed. But on this Sunday show, I'm gonna drop one in your laps right now. Everybody who's here and my 1 million audience who's listening on YouTube, I would also like to welcome you to the show. Well, don't laugh. We don't reach there yet, but it doesn't matter if I can't count the zeros. But we get in there. But I want to drop something on you all so sweetly, so warmly, and I am going to say this only once. So you all have to grab it real fast because you know what is coming like that. It's some kind of treasures I'm going to drop. this is what's happening. You just say something is in the air. Most definitely. The dance, I was, apart from the fact that I was taken up in the clothing, being, since that's, that's my forte, but the dance, I want to drop something about the dance that is in the realm of the spirit. Something is coming. We're going to have a phenomenon worldwide. It is going to be the zombie apocalypse. Simply because those people who took the we have seen people fully clothed. It was one thing to draw our attention, but after a bit, just take it real deep. You don't have to catch it today, but tell me, if you're not seeing Michael Jackson Thriller along the motion, it was a reason people were fully clothed. They kept their hands up a little bit like this, but if they had dropped their hands, you'd have seen that whole Walking Dead dance. Simply because something is coming, something is in the air. The results of the po that we took, some of us, I'm not call no name, I'm not included, this is still lingering with us. Apart from people are being, they have a compromised immune system, there's also a problem that is going to occur to people's head. And it's going to happen worldwide. And just like the dance and a certain motion of people, you will see it coming worldwide. But, enjoy your 2025. Don't start thinking nothing too deep. But I just given you all the 411. You know how we like to go far within. But, it's all right. We're going to slip right into, well, I greet you, Shiloh. And I'm going to save you for the singing and for this part of the spirituality. So I know we did Kendrick Lamar last week and you waiting. But what I want to say now, as we enter into this part, I can help as I was going down, really, as I say, the rabbit hole into the forest. You would not believe this. I wrote down one page of something to tell you all, and I can't even find the page, but I said, no, they had to get this one. But in any case, as I go and I examine certain things, as I said, I don't watch secular music and I'm not involved in that part of the world because for those who know me and know me well, I really live in a kind of different world. But all the same, for us people who are burdened with such information, I want you all to remember, as I would think about the book of Ezekiel, particularly chapter 37, verse 7, we would see there was a time when the prophet had to go into a valley. And it was a valley of bones. And a question was asked, could these dry bones live? Sinew came upon the bones and a breath of fresh air was blown upon it. And for those who don't have to go and do their homework, you'll get into it. But I'm going to say, in the house of Israel, there was a watchman. Every generation and time, a watchman is appointed. So I want to say, watch, look, listen, learn, the 3 L's of life. Look, listen, and learn. So I bring the Valley of Dry Bones to show us as a nation, we have to now get watered and sinew pour on our flesh and a breath get into us so that we could be able to stand strong as an army of Black people Simply because at this point in our existence, some of us are not just sleeping or comatose, some of us are dead. And that's the facts right there. Kendrick Lamar was able to wake up our wandering spirit and bring us back to a certain awareness. That awareness being, if we do not lift our spiritual vibration to a certain level within our existence, we are going to be devoured. We will. What is happening now, as I keep jokingly saying the matrix have changed, but it has. Spiritual awareness is what is really happening at this time. Now, to be awoke, what does it really mean to be awoke? Okay, you wake up, you found out a few things. But spiritual awareness is where you gravitate towards after you have been awoke, because now you want to understand what is deception. Because the fact that you were sleeping and things were going all over your head and you had no involvement into the actions that had been going on, you don't even know if you were being deceived. But once you wake up and can't close your eyes again because the light is now on, you start to wonder what time it is. But when you look around, you realize the things that you thought you know, you don't know. Because really, within the realms, the spiritual realm I speak about, everything is almost opposite to what you thought you know on the physical plane. So you have to now adjust your mind and your body to enter now into this new playing field. Because here, you are not imagining that you know, or because that's where press. But what I'm saying to you all, you have to now ask for the spirit of discernment. Everything has a certain spirit that is upon it in the realm. You have good and you have evil. But when you're lifting your spiritual vibrations, because now you realize I'm a different being. I am awoke. So you get to realize you're a different being. It almost come like when Adam found out he was naked in the garden. He's like, oh my God, I'm naked. So this awareness, this sudden awareness of being awoke, because when someone wake you up, for most time you jump up out of your sleep, you need about 2-3 minutes before you can, what you say, catch yourself. You know, this is West Indians would understand that. I don't know how other people say it, but because you have to kind of like almost let your spirit come back into your body because you were jolted out of your sleep. So now you wake up, you start to look around the room, you're looking around you. What time is it? Do I have to go to work? Where have my clothes? You know, a lot of things start flowing through the mind. So by when you enter or you awaken into the spiritual, but as we go along, we are looking at the fact that your spiritual self, your clothing, very important that a woman and how she projects herself, I speak for women, it's important. A woman that covers her head is no secret, and I will share it with you. The angel surrounds you when your head is covered because you have to be covered from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, in front, behind, and at the two sides of you. And then you could be rolling out there like, hey, knowing that you know, you're all right. You got your peoples, as we would say, you got your peoples and everything. But to get to there, there's something called spiritual awareness. Spiritual awareness is when you're walking within the precepts of the Almighty. There's many names He's being called, so we let you all sort out your business with the names as far as it goes. But truth is where we seek, and truth is what we search for. But being spiritual aware, it brings a certain burden upon us or upon the person who is seeking that awareness, because now you realize there's good and there's evil and there's no gray lines. And I will drop it like this, real clear to you all, simply because there's nothing called 1 foot in the river, 1 foot on the bank. You got to be all in. So if you think you'll play 1 foot in the river, 1 foot in the bank, but you just stay in the bank because Lord might have mercy. You could say a psalm and probably get away. But if you're going to be in the river, let's just know it's clean water. And why use that river? We're using water. Simply because the body is made up of a great percentage of water, over 70%. But particularly, I want to speak of water because I want to speak of vibration. Water holds vibration. And spiritual awareness means having to raise your vibration, which in the 5D dimension. We are saying most people function within the 3D dimension, which is Earth, which is Malkuth, where your foot is in the ground. Spiritual awareness is where you ascend and you start to climb that ladder of knowledge. Sort of Jacob's ladder kind of thing, but we'll get into that if we have the time as well. But spiritual awareness brings us to a point where we're in alignment with a higher source, our Father. This would mean we have to spend many quiet times. To get into self, you need not have distractions. When one is growing or trying to achieve their spiritual awareness, most times it's exactly when they're going to be distracted. You ever see you want to go read a psalm, but just then the phone ring? That's the devil, or whatever you may call him. But again, I want to say that's the devil because Satan say he's been blamed for many things, and he's right. Everything happened, you say Satan. It is not so. We're going to go into that just a minute. Please don't blame him for everything, almost. I'm not defending him here because he's dark and wicked and a crooked serpent, but just to let you know, there are actually 72 wicked demons among us, and some of them are more wicked than Satan, but we'll touch that just now. So we are going now concerning the fact about water. Within spiritual awareness, what we need is meditation. So I'm going to teach a little bit tonight. When one need to have that quiet moment and that quiet form of meditation, and you want to go to sleep, it is very good to put a glass of water, a clean glass of water by your bed head. And you empty it in the morning in your toilet bowl and you flush it. Simply because water holds vibration. When you know within your spiritual awareness, you start feeling a little bit of growth. Yes, often the rivers and the oceans that are provided for us. It's not a joke as to why we can go and take a walk along the beach, along the boardwalk. I like to walk on the sand. And when we come back, we feel so much different, so much more relaxed. Because this water was able to absorb whatever negative vibration that was surrounding us because we put it out there. And we can send things away off of us spiritually through water. I see that we are dropping off for a while, but I hope we still continuing with the flow. We're still here. So we speak of water. There are was a time in the scriptures, if we understand the woman by the well, when she asks, and I often say, story be true, because we are given certain stories and parables to examine things within our life. And she said to the man who told her, I can give you living water. Now, this conversation might be a big, but when he spoke, he didn't speak of the water that out of the tap, but he speak of a water whereby you'll thirst no more. When we speak of being thirsty, we speak of the longing for something to fill us. And most likely when we are thirsty, we want a drink of water. So now we are speaking of our spiritual self. And this is where I talk about the valley of dry bones. Some of us are just really dry and we need to be watered. In such a case, we need to find that deeper alignment with a higher power from which most of us call God, or however we will refer to him, but the King of Kings.
See, DI.
Greetings.
Aile.
Blessed love.
Good afternoon. Good evening, rather.
Good evening. It's wonderful. I am seeing tonight we have the musicians in the house. So, I love it so very much.
Yeah,
We're
Natty
going to have
Kasha,
the music. Yes, Natty. Blessed love.
Blessed, Sissy.
This is, Natty Kasha, one of our Brooklyn socialites, and a Brooklyn native. We're bringing up Brooklyn tonight, but is one of our stars. So I'm so happy to have him on tonight. We're gonna have some music. So Natty, we're just gonna wrap it up a little bit in a little while. So we're talking here about spirituality and the fact that we need to be watered as far as we are dry.
Yes,
Some of us, right, don't have nothing they can bring forth, not even a muscle to feed a one to make their spirit feel good, simply because they are so dry. So we speak of spiritual awareness. But I'm seeing my musician in the house, I'm getting a little antsy, and I want to drop the same way spiritual and you all. But one other thing I want to add, within spiritual awareness, there's something called spiritual heights.
Yes.
That is quite different. So let me bring in my very educated studio audience to talk about it. Natty, I put you on the spot. You want to give us a little something concerning walking within the spirit.
I give thanks for welcoming me, Sadi, on your show. My name is Natty Kasha, also a chaplain to local number 1 EWF, and resident Bobo Shanti, same way, Give thanks to Rastafari and the fullness of Rastafari, the teaching, of our ancient culture, to be disseminated world over. And it's good. Spiritual heights, is it's a discipline and a mindset in which we develop from the gospel, It's a biblical terms, a biblical life. We live in Ethiopian culture is also Christian. So we are the active Christians in the earth, Rasta man and Rasta woman, Rastafari. This tradition and this trading is one of the highest liberty or culture among all people in the earth right now, and it is sacred and it is untainted. It's it's unmatched. There's no higher heights for a people or a person themselves to come and heights up Rastafari, because Ali is the divine, and through such divinity, I and I become spiritually awakened, spiritually heightened, through the Ethiopian Orthodoxy, Tawa Edo. So our liberty is a biblical life, and this is the trad, ultimate for all people over the world, So I love and respect all other faiths, and we have been taught by highly to respect other people and their culture and their faiths. So our main focus is to help ourselves as a people to live an example and to set an example for others and to maintain the progress of our Ethiopian clergy, Yeah.
Well, son, I couldn't even say it better. It's so timely that our chaplain came in and saved the day and helped us understand or understand what is really going on. So we touch upon these topics. I say I want to welcome, is another brother here with us. You want to say anything with us, brethren?
Yes.
Welcome. Give us your name. It's one big happy family on this side. Don't be a stranger. Give us your name and let the other people know who you
Who's
are.
that? Peter Morris.
Yeah, Peter Morris is here.
I think he'll probably step away from the camera for a second. But spirituality is the highest, it's nothing more valuable to people and persons on the planet, And
He's slipping away. No, we coming right back.
Yeah, His Majesty really embrace education, and our education is a
I was giving my
spiritual
brother the time to
enlightenment.
talk, but some of us slip away.
Yeah.
Okay, some of us slip away.
We have to keep the divinity. Here comes the brother again.
Blessed love, run to the restroom. Blessed love. Rastafari, His Majesty love.
Highly.
Peace and love, Rastafari.
Yes, I.
Yes, my Lord. Give
Beloved
thanks.
grace, beloved.
Yeah, man, we give thanks for life. Give thanks for everything,
I know.
Rastafari.
Highly.
Blessed love. But
Yeah.
I was called upon for anything while I wasn't here.
Yeah, well, we're just speaking about spirituality, and we just wanted to, give a song,
Yes, of course. I will.
Yeah, we were talking about high spiritual awareness. So did you hear what the brother said earlier on?
I stepped away.
Natty Castle.
Yes.
So we just giving you your time to
I
speak,
was listening to
on
what he
this
was
matters.
saying. I was listening, but I stepped away to the restroom. But what he was saying really makes sense and enlightening.
You want to unmute yourself because we can't hear you.
Oh, I am on mute.
Yeah,
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, we hearing you now.
Okay, yeah, blessed love. Concerning
yes, we can hear you.
Concerning
spirituality.
spirituality.
You have a bad connection. Sometimes you can't hear.
Yes. Am I being heard now?
Yes, you're being heard.
Okay, yes. Concerning spirituality. Yes, I, Rastafari, the children of Imperial Majesty, the Kushites, the Negoites, whatever, the Ababa Janai. I first liberty is to live for the Most High, which is the heretical.
Is it Empress Abby?
They call it spiritual, but it's the heretical.
Yes, blessed love. Yes, Sister
Greetings,
Sadie.
Empress.
It's me.
Is that
Greetings to everyone. Greetings to you.
Blessed love.
Greetings, beloved. Rastafari bless.
I'll bless. Yes.
Blessed love. Nice having the platform. Did I greet everyone? Greetings, brother in the green. Hail up. You want to let us know who you are?
In the green.
Unmute yourself.
Is that
okay? And we had one brother talking with. Oh, it's Natty Castle.
Yeah, I'm here, Empress.
Okay, bless. So, okay, sometimes we drop off on camera, but we're still here within the audio.
Are you back?
We give thanks. So anybody else want to share with us?
Can I be heard? Yes, can I be heard?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Greetings,
yes.
Greetings. Empress, you are in a bad area. You keep dropping out. And it seems like you may be on a delay because people are talking, but then you come back and you act for them. So I don't know if you can move around where you are, but you have a bad signal, and it's freezing you. All right, give thanks. I just wanted to drop that information.
Highly?
Blessed love.
Yes, honorable. Yeah, hear me say it?
Can you hear me a little better?
It's
Yeah,
kind of...
we heard that. We heard that. Give thanks, but there's still
Okay, is
some.
everybody muted out?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving quick and fast the top of the hour. So I know there's some.
Highly?
Yeah, you dropped out again.
I think where she was much better still, you know.
All right.
Yeah, I'm seeing you all. Can you all
Yes.
hear me?
They
Okay, because
sending you back to your original spot.
Yeah.
all right, you all throwing me out. When I say sometimes they take me, we
Yeah.
do be having a good joke about that. But I want let me see if I could
You're good now. I
You're
hearing you
good
now.
now. And Sister Coach Ann is singing her heart out.
I don't know, you know, what's happening, how the wind is blowing. But okay, so let me come off for a while. Let me introduce the musicians. I just want to say at Local 26, we are going to have a show on April 19th, 2025. We keep you on this platform to keep you informed. So we have our musicians with us, and they are going to give us a little sampling of what they do. So I'll bring on Natty Kasha first, who you want to advertise because he has a show in February. You know, I'm going to come and support you, brethren. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to give us some
Give thanks.
expressions of love and what you do. Okay,
Give
beloved. So
thanks.
I'm going to come off for a while.
Give thanks, Empress Sadie. Give thanks again, you know, for this beautiful show and platform for us to communicate and educate and connect with each other, you know. It's a blessing. And blessed to all the ones that's on now and on coming, you know. So my name is Natty Kasha, and I have a show in this February the 27th. That's this Thursday. Yes, and it's located in Brooklyn, New York, at 125th Dumont Avenue, a place called Eccentric Hall, and there will be performances by me and many other artists like Bucky Ital, Youth Black Faith, Isaac Faith of Youth Black Faith, Raggies, I'm Mindfist Kedusi, and Niggas Nia, and yeah, it's gonna be a warm, beautiful, you know, a nice collection of artists from our local region. So give thanks, Empress Sadie, for having me, and I can speak a little about the performance coming up. Yeah. And you can
So you
find
want
me
to
on
give
all
us a
news.
little, you want to drop a verse on that or something?
Yeah, well, my international
You
tribute
have to
song,
give us a line.
the one you name Lovely Days in Africa, Lovely Nights in Mama Africa. Girl, you're beautiful. More flowers and fruits you can think of. Summer days in Africa and summer nights in Mama Africa. Girl, you're beautiful. More flowers and fruits you can think of. Yeah, that is one of my songs from the title album Lovely Days in Africa. The song itself, Lovely Days in Africa. And it's a 14-track album I put out quite a few years ago. This is 2013. And I'm here doing the work still, you know. Just haven't put out any new singles for a short while now. So on it again, and as you can see, we keep an event. So naturally, new songs and new production, you know, will be out soon. I'm in studios again and working at it, you know. Yeah, man.
But we give thanks to our brethren, Natikasha.
Give thanks, Empress.
Thank you so much. So I want to put now Shiloh on the spot. So give blessed love, Rastafari.
Magic.
So for our next musical guest, as I said, we are having a show. So there you go. Welcome.
I bless. My name is Peter Shiloh Musically, and I am doing a composition for you.
I wait for you.
Yes.
The floor is yours. We need 3 songs this time.
3 songs. Okay. This one known as I Don't Want to Have to Make You Rise Wood and Stone. I don't want to have to make you rise wood and stone to praise you, Jah. I don't want to have to make you rise wood and stone, no way. I don't want to have to make you rise wood and stone to praise you, Lord. I don't want to have to make you rise wood and stone, no way. Burn out all carnal weaknesses. Burn out all impurities. Only let love come from this heart of mine. Only let truth speak by these lips of mine. I don't want to have to make you wise wood and stone to praise you, Jah. I don't want to have to make you wise wood and stone away. Burn out all carnal weaknesses. Burn out all impurities. Only let love come from this heart of mine. Only let truth speak by these lips of mine. I don't want to have to make you rise wood and stone to praise you, Jah. I don't want to have to make you rise wood and stone, no way. I don't want to have to make you rise wood and stone to praise you, Lord. I don't want to have to make you rise wood and stone, no way. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. That's the first. That's the first one. Well, this one named Man Before Time. You see, my dad wasn't around and my mother has to be mother and father, so I made this one. Man before time, I become man before time, car. Daddy run up and left mama behind, with 3 picking and me on the inside. When all the mountain and the hills and the struggle my mother climb, them kind of thing they bring tears to me eyes. Fizzy breakfast, lunch, dinner on time. Good clothes, shoes, pamphlet, looking well fine. Good education put me on the front line. So when me reach at the age about 10 to 9, me get up every day with my mother on my mind. And me say anywhere out, I eat me have to find. So me pray and listen to the voice of the Most High. What man say? Buy some hooks and a ball of line and meet me by the beach. Well, everything will be fine. Say that me reach down on the shore to the east coast. Me line me catch fish, a ball, color, man, class and size. Weeping mothers, them would dog or cry. Me have enough bread to eat and enough fish we fry. And a whole pan natural juice to make me feel so fine. Want catch me lyrics, you have to rewind. Yes, man before time, turn man before time, car. Daddy run up and left my mother behind. With 3 picking and me pan the inside. Yes, man before time, become man before time, car. Daddy run up and left my mother behind. With 3 picking and me pan the inside. When all the mountains and the hills, me struggle my mother climb. Them kind of thing they bring tears to me eyes. Fizzy breakfast, lunch, dinner upon time. Good clothes, shoes, pamphlet, looking well fine. Good education put me on the front line. So when we reach at the age about 10 to 9, me get up every day with my mother on my mind. Me say anywhere out, I eat me have to find. So me pray and listen to the voice of the Most High. You the man say? Buy some hooks and a ball of line, and I meet me by the beach, well everything will be fine. So that me reach down on the shore to the east coast, me line me catch fish, a wall of color, man, class and size. Weeping mothers, the more now go cry. We have enough bread to eat and enough fish we fry. And a wolf and natural juice to make we feel so fine. One catch
Yes,
Billy to have to. Yo,
yes, I
blessed
do.
love. Rastafari.
I'll
Yes,
do it again.
I have to give this one. This is my tune that I'm promoting. Nah turn back, you know. Nah look back, you know. Oh, Mama Africa, we final stop, you know. Nah turn back, you know. Nah look back, you know. Oh, Mama Africa, we final stop, you know. Nah turn back, you know. Nah look back, you know. Oh, Mama Africa, we final. Colonialism, you know, cater for the blacks, you know. Trap we in a slavery, get rich out of we sweat, you know. Them born with school, born with church, try to hide with history. Think them last we in the West when we find we home free. Jordan, Nile, and the Red Sea. That's the place where the gods wanna be. That's the place of my fig tree. So me nah look back, you know. Nah turn back, you know. Oh, Mama Africa, me final stop, you know. Nah look back, you know. Nah turn back, you know. Oh, Mama Africa, me final stop, you know. Nah look back, you know. Nah turn back, you know. Oh, Mama Africa, me final. Colonialism, you know, cater for the blacks, you know. Trap we in a slavery, get rich out of we sweat, you know. Them born with school, born with church, try to hide with history. Think them last we in the West when we find we home free. Jordan, Nile, and the Red Sea. That's the place where the gods wanna be. That's the place of my fig tree. So we now look back, you know. Now turn back, you know. Home over Africa, we final trap, you know. We tired of them trick and them trap. Dragnet stumbling block. We tired of them trick and them trap. Yo, Dragnet stumbling block. We tell them say we nah look back, you know. Nah turn back. Mama Africa, we final stop. Blessed love, Rastafari, Emmanuel. Last year.
That's the
Beautiful,
love, man.
beautiful.
So I was wondering if Nadine is with us because she came on earlier, and this is our songstress. So I'm not seeing her, but Nadine, are you there with us? Fell off somewhere.
Well, I invited another artist, and I don't know if he got through. You know, his name is Footras from Spanish Town. I gave him the link, and he was very interested. But as you can see, we can only hold a certain amount of people at each time, so we're going to find a way
Yes.
to work of that.
Okay, let me find out from my engineer. Do we have someone in the background waiting to come in?
I think you have Sweet Nad Eye.
Yes.
But that's what I'm waiting for.
Yes, yes, yes.
Empress,
Well,
welcome.
I could drop out, make she come in. Something like
No. Let's just see. Let me hear what my engineer is saying. Engineer can bring in Sweet Nadine I.
Yeah, blessings.
Blessed love. This is your time to we are waiting for you just to decorate our heart with song. So it's the floor is yours, Empress.
Yeah, yes.
My time now?
Yes.
Yes, love. Your
Okay,
time.
blessings.
Yeah, man.
Blessings, good
Blessed
night.
Empress,
Empress
blessed.
Sadie and the
Yes,
crew.
yes.
I don't really
Blessed
know the
love.
name as yet, so I can't really greet you
The next
individually. So I could just greet you all. Blessings and nice
Sadie.
for having me here. Shiloh,
Blessed
thank
love,
From
love,
you
love and
for
life
Auxiliary,
to you.
introducing
Women's
me to this
Auxiliary.
program.
Yes, I.
The
Yes.
Empress is Sadie from
So I guess
Women's
you want to hear
Auxiliary.
some music.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a beautiful
Okay,
voice.
yes. Yes, okay. Yeah. So okay. Okay. Jah will lift you higher, higher and higher than before. Set any obstacle in your way, the Jah will move it away, away, away.
Haile.
Everyone must live in peace and unity.
Yes.
We are one in God's sight. We must all have love and peace and
I know I'm having a
unity.
bad connection, but I'm not
Yes,
hearing
we
Nadine.
are.
I'm hearing her.
You're not hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
We hearing you. We hearing you.
You're not hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing
Okay,
you.
okay, okay,
Sing
okay.
out, sing out.
Okay.
And you can fix the camera more so we can see your face, you know? Like,
Okay, okay, okay. You
Yeah.
see me now?
Yeah.
yeah, clearly.
Okay, okay. Let I give you back that song. Jah will lift you higher, higher and higher than before. Get any obstacle in your way, the Jah will move it away, away, away. Me say I will never stop from praising Jah. He's my master and he's my teacher. Hey, hey. Jah is the rock of my salvation. He's the one
Can you hear her now,
who
Sadie?
give us strength.
Yes.
Okay,
You hear me?
Yeah, man.
continue
Yeah,
Okay,
on.
man.
Yes, yes, Empress.
okay, okay.
Let's go and blaze the trail.
I will never stop from praising my God, 'cause he's ready to be praised. He's ready to be praised. My Jaja, hey, hey, he's my rock and my salvation. He's a shield, he's my conqueror. He gives us life, he gives us strength. Oh, Jah, Jah is on the way. He's making a fuss on earth. A lot of changes. The universe will see it soon. For he is worthy to be praised. Listen, me love you, woman, not tell you no lie. I miss me love you, woman, not tell you no lie. That's no woman no fi cry. I miss the tears of my eyes just run like a river, like a river. Jah will never leave you on the battlefield. Jah people rock and come be. So when me rise in the morning, a Jah name me calling, calling. Hey, Jah, Jah, Jah is my shield, my guidance, my protector. Oh, I will never stop, never stop from praising Jah, Jah. Yeah, blessings.
Beautiful.
Respect.
Thank
So,
you.
Coach Ann, we
Applause.
not hear
Yes,
nothing
I'm
from you,
burning up
Coach Ann.
inside here.
Yeah.
Coach Ann, we not hear your voice.
Empress,
And
Greetings, greetings.
bless
yes,
up.
yes,
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 sir.
and
Beautiful
That's how
singer.
we want to draw me out tonight.
yes, man, we are try out.
Yes, yes, family.
Yes,
It
man.
ain't easy, not
Highly,
it.
highly, highly.
Yes.
Oh
Wow.
yes. What can I say? What can I say? All right, let's start with Ja is amazing. We thank Ja for giving us the opportunity to gather here tonight. Listening to all of you is like music to my ears. I'm gonna give you guys a little something. Um You are my hiding place. always fill my heart with songs of deliverance whenever I am afraid.
Aye.
I will trust in you. I will trust in you. Let the weak say I am strong with the strength of Jah. We will trust in you.
Bless.
Yes, King. Yes, King. Yes,
Aye.
King.
Blessed
Yes,
Lord.
King.
Blessed Lord.
Yes, beautiful. The sisters, them have beautiful vocals, you know.
Nah, tell you, man. Real.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Empress.
Sadie.
Queen.
Nah, tell you.
Yes. I must remind you once again, this event is this coming Thursday. Location is Brooklyn, New York, 125 Dumont Avenue. That's like 2 blocks away from the 3 train Saratoga station. So
I'm
I
having
believe Sadie have
I'm having a bad connection, so I hope I'm not disturbing this
yes,
beautiful Empress voice.
Sadie you have a black eye.
Yes, I.
Yeah. And
Yes. Well, we have Empress
Rocky,
Anna now. Black Eye is there with us.
Empress Rocky.
So Black Eye, we want to put you on spot as well.
Yeah, man. More chance, but me make Nasha Kasha know some more forward. On Thursday, the 27th,
Yeah.
more forward come perform with you too,
I
man.
believe Sadie you have the flyer. I don't know if you promote it on.
Yeah, but I was want to say before everything, I want to say, Natty Kasha, over the years I've been a fan of your music, or you probably don't know this, but
No.
if I search through my CD box, me I probably like one of the only people that you probably know of your CD. You see it? So
Yeah,
I
I
still have
remember
it.
giving it to the
Yeah, from them time that me a
Iowa.
Simba, I'm still have it. You see it?
Iowa.
All right, I'm want to say,
Heart I love Black Eye,
yeah,
you know?
man, Peter,
Blessed
your
Lord.
singing voice, you remind me of when you sing, you hit some notes more time. You remind me of Funky Paul, like a young Funky Paul.
Yeah.
So my always say, yo, just go and sing and just try write more songs, you know?
You know, the
Yeah, man.
first time when we get into the music, them say I must sing, but you love the DJ thing, you know?
Yeah, even though you love the DJ thing, but when you sing,
Yeah.
boy, when you sing, I'm want to cry. So just go and sing
How
full.
about the breadfruit?
May I tell you, brother, you remind me of young Frankie Paul. You see it? To the Empress, I want to say, I love on a voice. On a
Yeah,
beautiful
man.
voice. Ned
Beautiful
I, the
angels.
Empress Ned I, just go and write them tune there. Empress Coach, you know, go and write it. Trust me, beautiful vocals, you
Right
know.
now, more on the engineer try getting Empress Nada every time because you trust me, she sounds so beautiful and lovely. The
More
Empress
voice
them,
her, more
two
voice
Empress
her.
them, it's like the Empress them just take over the show. I saw it going on, Empress them.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. We need more woman power in the business, you know, for calm. My mother
Yes,
always said
yes,
music calm the wireless dragon, you know.
of course,
Yes, I
yes.
don't know if you can hear this rhythm here. Hold on, you know. Like so, this song is called A Team, you know, and like I have the rhythm for it now. I never played the rhythm the last time. The last time I sing it a cappella. All right, so no, that's not it.
Yes.
Hold on.
Empress Rocky and Empress Abby, I think your microphones are off.
The ones them can hear the beat good.
Yeah, we hear that. Me
Yes,
hear the
sir.
rhythm. Aile.
Rastafari.
Black eye.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, her lungs summer thing. Life's gone, days end, struggling to parents, long night, strange man.
Yes, fireball.
And they say she's in the class 18, sucking her daydream, been this way since, you know. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
keep
pull,
going, man.
I'm pull it up. You know, me
Keep
never pay
going.
attention.
Don't stop.
Never pay attention on the phone close out. Let me pull it up.
Don't worry about the technical difficulty. Just keep rolling, my lad.
All right, see it
Yeah.
now. You know, 18, you know, Rastafari, I Celestian persona on the battlefield. Black Eye Bingy, you know. Mother Nature, it's Father Iowa. Oh, I see music. White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burn long summer things. Lights on, days and struggling to parents, long nights, strange men. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastry. And they scream, the worst thing in life come free to her, 'cause she's just under the upper hand and goes mad for a couple grams. She don't wanna go outside tonight. I'll be in a pipe, she fly to the motherland and say love to another man. It's so cold outside for angels to fly, where angels die.
Highly, highly.
Rip gloves, raincoat, try to swim, stay float, dry house, wet clothes. A loose change, banknotes, weary eyes, dry throat, call girl, no phone. They say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastry. And they scream, the worst thing in life come free to her, 'cause she's just under the upper hand and goes mad for a couple grams. She don't wanna go outside tonight. I'll be in a pipe, she'll fly to the motherland. I said love to another man. It's so cold outside for wages to fly, where wages die. Hoping for a better life next time. Rastafari is still the same person,
Highly.
Yes, highly blessed, highly
you
blessed, highly blessed.
know.
Blessed.
Yes, sir.
Majesty, aye.
Yes, sir. That are the beat feet.
Bless up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know, say, as we there, them say, me learn a little method, them say 1, 3 close to 0. You see it? And 2, 2, 3 close to 1. So we have to give them 3. You see it? So the next one, or one do.
Highly.
One, the one for the herbs. You know? So this is the new one what we are saying. I tell you, please, Mr. Officer, please. I tell you, please don't mess with the Bingy Man herbs, the Bingy Man herbs, the Bingy Man herbs. Please, Mr. Officer, the Bingy Man herbs, the Bingy Man herbs, the Bingy Man herbs. Please, Mr. Officer, lift my ganja, me say fi lift my ganja. Take the car on the horse and sexy Sandra. But please, Mr. Officer, lift my ganja. Please, Mr. Officer, lift my ganja. Lift my ganja, me say for lift my ganja. Take the car on the horse and sexy Amanda. But please, Mr. Officer, lift my ganja. Mr. Officer, you got some nerves. Digging up my pocket, you're moving like some pervs. I got mines and you should got herbs. Searching up my stuff, well, you know what is herbs. Mr. Officer, what's on your mind? Herbs that you find, that is mine. I got, and you should got. I want to know why you think it's a crime when by Mother Nature it was designed. So please don't mess with the Bingy Man herbs, the Bingy Man herbs, the Bingy Man herbs. Please don't ramp with the Bingy Man herbs, cause
Eileen.
the Bingy Man herbs is the Bingy Man herbs.
Yeah.
Please, Mr. Officer, left my ganja, myself left my ganja. Please, Mr. Officer,
Big
left my
up.
ganja. And then you don't know. This is the tune when I was young that put hype on like the map and get like the most songs over the radio station. So I just want to truly eye on it. When I say hustle, I mean ones and one, cause from I know most of the ones them here do them own little delivery work or them little making clothes or selling food or selling something. So naturally we are hustlers, in our blood. So this song here is called Touch the Street Like
Hardworking
Seven.
people, you know.
You know?
Progressive.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, I touch them streets like seven. Horse until 11. Some say he's doing good, some call higher devil, but I don't really care. I'm proud to be a rebel in the street, trying to reach higher level. I touch them streets like seven. Horse until 11. Some say he's doing good, some call higher devil, but I don't really care. I'm proud to be a rebel in the street, trying to reach higher level. Whoa, I will touch my 28th Street. Hustle making money, standing tall like 8 feet. The CD, them are 8 feet. Well, we got to stream it on the internet. We're gonna set a date feet. The boom draw, them are 8 feet. Well, we hustle in a snow car, we don't got turn up 8 feet. The boom draw, them up 8 feet. So pounds for money barefoot, we go up 8 feet, touch the streets like seven. Awesome till 11. Some say he's doing good, some call higher devil, but I don't really care. I'm proud to be a rebel in the street, trying to reach higher level. I touch them streets like seven. Awesome till 11. Some say he's doing good, some call higher devil, but I don't really care. I'm proud to be a rebel in the street, trying to reach higher level power. And they may tell me, send me dreaming. Show me tell them for hustle sometimes it's like we're fiending. And can you give me the reason? I don't suppose to see this is the same care, just this Steven. How more money, yes, we need it. For any princess that we plant seed. We gotta hustle this evening. Cause there's more food, mama pot should be receiving. Touch them streets like seven. Austin till 11. Some say he's doing good, some call higher devil, but I don't really care. I'm proud to be a rebel in the street, trying to reach higher level.
Level.
Clock high.
I
Yes, sir.
am black.
Big
Yes, sir.
up, big up, big up.
Yes, yes,
Fire!
fifth time, sir.
All my springs are in deep. Players of instruments were there. All
I
my springs. I.
Rastafari.
Eileen.
Ra, ra,
Yeah,
ra,
man.
ra,
Up,
ra,
up,
ra.
big up. Yes, up.
Yeah, man. All our weapon a show. I
Ra.
shell it, man.
Yeah,
All
Well,
our
yeah.
weapon
this
a
is
show,
what's
man.
happening. These are
Mm.
the musicians for the show that Local 26 is putting on. So you all just get a little taste of it. This is going to be April 19th. And of course, I am so proud of you all right now. I think we can charge from tomorrow. But I feel so happy, with the guests that came on. We have, from the music unit.
Where your voice gone?
We were in and Nati Kasha. So I've been dropping in and out. You all know what sometimes how the aliens take me and I come back. But but I ain't going nowhere. So this is what we are having. I hope everyone who was listening was fully entertained, because we were, and of course Anne has a beautiful voice. She wants to play, she's hiding, but Nati Kasha pulled her out and she delivered. So Empress, we thank you so much. I almost wanted to ask you to sing Amazing Grace when I heard it, because you have that deep rooted spiritual, you touch our souls and we love it. Each and everyone who came out tonight.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to ask Empress Nada, you have music out already that we can look for?
Yes, I have music out.
So just go on YouTube and type in Nadai. Sweet
Yes,
Nadai.
Sweet Nadai.
All right, look
Yeah,
it
yeah.
up right
Oh,
now.
my Nadai spell NAD and a slash and the I. But the sweet SWEET.
Yeah, man. All right, we'll look it up right now.
Yeah, bless
A big artist,
Coach, and
big,
you have music
big up
out
a
as
big
well?
artist, not I.
No, I don't have
bless
music
up,
out yet.
Shiloh.
I'll bless.
Okay, but
Big up, big
all
up.
right, you gotta get in
Yeah,
the
man.
studio soon.
Yes. I'm a
Yeah.
little shy, but I'm getting out of that.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So Empress Rocky.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna write her something soon.
No, but Empress Coach, I really need you on some background vocals, cause I don't have that
Wow.
that
Yeah,
wideness that you can spread your voice over the place. Sometimes
yeah.
I would
I
be
need
honored.
yes,
You could
yeah,
get my information from Peter Shiloh or Queen Sadie.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. We're gonna share that. We're gonna share that
Of
definitely.
course.
So,
I would be honored.
Honorable, I've been
Blessed.
trying to hear from Sister Rocky, and there's another sister, and I didn't hear from them all night.
Well,
Like
not all the sisters are musicians. Some sisters just came on to listen. But if you want
Okay.
Becky to sing, we can have her sing. If we put her on the spot, but she's a great journalist. She's a
Rock.
great writer. But I
So
don't know if she wants to
take your
sing for
mute
us.
off. Take your mute off,
Don't put me
Rocky.
in that spot. Don't put me in that spot, Sadie. You know I cannot sing. I talk. I cannot sing. I'm afraid.
Well, you have to explain it to these men, not me.
But what can I sing? I cannot sing.
Okay, she's only a narrator. She's just like me. We talk a good talk, and well, I can preach too, so I am, but I can't sing. Although Shiloh said maybe you can sing, I said no. Everybody could hold the corner, but I will be the MC for the evening, and if I cannot speak, I'll have Becky be the MC for the evening, just in case I may have to do something else. So we are
Okay.
definitely participating in the concert because she has a wonderful voice, wonderful appearance, but only for the mic to speak. So don't pressure her. She may be the MC for the show. Once she's in New York,
So where's the other sister? She was on
Empress
earlier.
Abby.
Yes.
Abby, you still with us? Empress?
Abby.
Okay, so remember to take your radios off if you're not participating, but we were happy for Empress Abby coming on as well. I don't want to say she cannot sing and maybe she's a great songstress because they are so talented, but I'm not seeing her to put an answer for herself. Empress, you there with us? Okay, maybe she dropped off because you know how it is at times. But we have a wonderful evening with our musicians. As I said, we are going to have a show in Harlem somewhere around either 135th or so. We're trying to get an area over there. This is April 19th, so we have a lot of time to catch up. These are some of the musicians that are going to be there, the lovely voices. As I said, I am only going to be the MC, and if I can't, because I'm doing something else, we have Becky as the MC for that evening, once she can make it in that time. It should be much warmer as well. Nati Kasha, I'm really happy you came on. Nati Kasha is having a show February 28th.
27.
27.
Yes,
and I heard
this Thursday.
Right. And I heard Black Eye is going this Thursday coming. So, well, listen, I might have to pull two other feet up in there because we coming to support, So we're going to come through and
man.
support. So this will be something really wonderful for us. And again, I'm
Thank
happy
you
we have
so
this
much,
platform.
loved ones, you know.
Yeah. So I'm so happy that we have this platform to express ourselves. So Nadine, I'm
Yes.
calling upon you. You know on Sundays, you know where we're expecting you, right? After you do your studio
Yes.
time, this is your home. Feel welcome. Nadine is in the sweet island of Jamaica right now, so we international, and Rebecca is all the way in Canada, so we international.
Oh wow.
Yes, so we
Beautiful.
thank each and everyone who took that special time off to come and enjoy. But this is ours. This is not theirs. This is ours. And my wonderful, wonderful engineer, Dr. Winborn, who is in the background somehow, but we don't know if he can sing, but we know he can speak very, very well. So
Big
we
up
have
Dr. Winborn, you know.
And I mean, funny mistakes along the way.
Dr. Winborn.
Yeah, you've got a bunch of people
Dr. Winborn, you disappear from us.
No, I'm here.
Well, Nati Kasha was bringing you up. Nati Kasha is from Local One, so I'm giving you time to respond.
Listen, I most certainly appreciate the brother's music, his music ability. He did very well. I question his talent scouting, though, if they want me to sing. So that would be he was doing all right. He was doing great until y'all start asking me to sing. So let me run my mouth and stay in the background, and we'll be all right. I'm having fun pushing these buttons back here, so y'all keep singing, and I'll keep pushing the buttons, and we're gonna be all right. And maybe we'll have somebody back again next Sunday.
Yeah, man. We give thanks, so look out for this Thursday, 27th, 125th, Dumont Avenue. And Brooklyn, New York is gonna turn into fire,
Dumont and what? You said Saratoga. I heard you say Saratoga.
Yeah, 127.
127. I think I've been there.
No, 125th, and it's the actual 27th this Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
is that part of the program that Al Jam does?
I don't think so. No. This Thursday it's gonna be at 125th Dumont Avenue. The place isn't known as Eccentric Music Hall, and the event is live and bright, and it has artists like Kedusi, Niggas Nia, Bucky Ital, Isaac Faith, and Raggies, and myself, Nati Kasha. So, gonna blaze up the Brooklyn Empire,
Give thanks. We try to make it by. We would love to see the show. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. We give thanks, man.
Well,
so the event will be filmed, so sooner or later you can find it on YouTube or other medias as well.
Hey, great. Maybe Empress say you would show clips here on the show and spread it around also.
Definitely. That's okay.
Cool. So all right. I think she dropped out, but look like she's back. Hold on.
Oh yes, I'm back. So all this time I'm talking, I'm saying, Dr. Winborn, that's the reason why we're going to the party. But you didn't hear that part. It's Thursday. We got a date.
I'm so excited.
Shiloh, if you're not busy, you and I and Dr. Winborn is going because we're going to support Nati Kasha and Black Eye. Because Black Eye say he's going to go and perform.
Definitely, we got to be there.
All right, so that sounds good. The three of us is going to go and take in the action.
And we
of course,
want to burn. We're gonna burn some cultural lyrics. Yeah. Art.
wonderful. And then we
Definitely.
go, and then I'm really going to snag 2 more musicians because April 19th we want to get that floor rolling real sweet.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
we're
Some
gonna
of
let them know us. We're gonna support them so they can support us because that's how the one love go.
true.
And it is for us, by us, for us, and that's how selfish we
Auxiliary,
behave in these days.
woman's auxiliary.
Woman auxiliary.
Yes.
You know that woman energy and that woman power. The empress manens of the world. We
Yes.
we love that nurturing energy and was quite balanced on the show tonight of the male vibration, the female vibration. We are brothers and sisters under one roof, one umbrella, one father. So it's a beauty when we could sit and sup with the father, sit with each other, and just polar vibes. It is so important for us really to feel a connection and that love because one, each
Is it
one keeps one. And
is
just to
it
feel
that
that love in the house, it brings on something for us because I'm telling you, people, good vibrations is as good organic food, it's like good ital. When you sit in a place with good vibration and penetrates your soul, it does something for your heart. I just found out just barely yesterday. So I try to, when I say avoid toxic people, there's a reason because
yes.
what happened is, we absorb them and then it just disturbs something within our nervous system. So I really like to stay away from toxic people because of the damage it could do to ourselves, and that is real. That's why they're called toxic, I guess. So we're moving up and close up to the hour. What we have left, engineer? 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give someone a chance to speak about the evening or anything they want to speak about. We're moving close to the top of the hour. So go ahead, my
Well, top of the evening again to each one, loved one, brothers and sisters. And we just need to organize and centralize. It has been our father cry for us as a people, coming together and work together and support each other, so that we could be strong as a people together, and rise back our consciousness and our relevance with each other. We are a family. We're not supposed to be too far apart. We must try to come together, help each other, whichever way we can, however whatever resources we have, we work them best for each other. Yeah, so life is the fullness. Life
Yes.
is good and life is
Take care,
blessed.
bro.
Loved ones. Yeah. Big up all the sister in them and big up the virgin them same way, I think I should they represent the eye them same way and I do the good. Sister in Sadie, bless up and big up yourself too. Thank you for having me tonight. Yeah.
Yes, blessing, Sister
Live
Sadie. Thank you for
and
having
bright.
me here tonight.
Yes.
Big up on yourself, all of the king man them and the queen them. Big up on yourself. Shiloh, big up
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah, one love, big up. Yeah.
Yes.
Full joy myself. First time I'm on the show, seeing myself, seeing you,
Yes,
speaking to
yes,
you, and
yes.
I full joy myself tonight.
We full
Yeah,
joy
man,
you too,
respect, big
Empress.
up.
Full joy. You're a
Yeah,
beautiful
man,
one.
bless up.
Yes, I. You want
Thank
Aunt.
you.
Yes.
Bless.
Fly up.
Big up Empress
Yeah,
Aunt saying yes. Yes,
Yeah,
I.
man.
yeah, big up, big up.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
I
blessings
do.
and peace to
Big up
everybody.
Empress and big up,
Looking
big up.
forward to
Yeah, man.
working with you
This is
all.
our thing, black people thing.
Nazi, we're
Yes,
gonna do some great things
Our
in the
show this
kingdom.
not
You
I.
hear?
See, you're a show to not I. Yes.
yeah, bless up, blessings.
Yeah,
One
man.
love.
Every time. Enough love and I expect my
Yes, enough
family.
love and respect. I
Yes.
expect. I
Yes,
expect.
I. Enough I
Yeah.
expect.
Oh, that's Becky over there, right? Yeah,
Becky.
big up yourself, Empress Becky, same way.
Yeah, man.
Coach, I don't know. Big up
Yeah,
yourself.
Big up the
blessing,
engineer,
blessing.
Mr. Winburn. The
Big
engineer.
up Mr. Wilburn, same way.
Engineer. And
Yes,
big up
big
I
up,
who that
big up, big
woman's
up, big
big
up,
up
auxiliary,
big up
big
big
up,
up old
big
papa
up.
with that
Empress
day.
Sadi.
The man that was into the
Big
slavery,
up.
who
Big
experienced
up the
slavery
whole
at first
crew.
hand.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Robinson. Yes, I. They have a big story. The man
Yeah.
who experienced slavery at first hand. Yes.
Mercy.
Yeah. He went through and still alive,
Yeah.
That he have a testimony.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, he has a testimony. And
I,
we have to do an interview with him. Not interview, an interview. Yeah, that one.
Ah.
Interview.
Wow.
Yeah. The interview.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Yes.
Yes. Blessings,
Blessings.
Queen.
Thank you.
Blessings,
Thank
Queen.
you for being here.
Blessings, queen, from
Respect.
one queen to another. Welcome
Yes,
and bless.
Queen. Yes,
Yes,
Queen.
yes, yes.
Big up, big up.
This is
Yeah.
our family evening, and we can't wait for another Sunday. But we thank
Yes.
each and everyone who comes out this Sunday, and I'm particularly thankful for Nadine coming all the way from Jamaica. For Becky, she's all the way in Canada. She still come through. As I said, Natty, you know how the thing done go. Shiloh, you know how the thing go. And of
Yeah.
course, and it's gonna be a little while when it gets warm. We're gonna
Yes.
take you out of the mountains because
Yes.
April
Take me out the
20, April
mountains.
19th, you have to come down on the
Yeah.
mountain.
And we taking Nadine out of the island too.
And
Yes.
Nada, we organizing you on the
Yeah.
island because you have a show to perform. Nada,
Yeah.
show has to go
Yeah.
Yeah.
on.
Blessings.
Yes.
April show you after day after
Blessings.
that.
Blessings. One
Right.
love.
Yes.
Bless up.
Blessings.
Burn up the
Blessings.
place. You see?
1, 2, 3, my third eye open, open. Me
Send it
see
to her.
them a
Yes.
come from far. Yeah, bless you for yourself.
Yeah,
Big
man.
up,
Yeah.
big up, big
Big
up,
up.
Queen.
Bless.
Big
Our
up, big
thing,
up,
listen,
big up.
black people thing.
That was
Ethiopian
a
people
tease.
thing.
That was a tease with
Yeah,
Nani.
yeah.
Yeah, with Nani. You might have to
Yeah.
take us out in song. So don't tease us like that because we're falling in love. Don't tease us.
Exactly, Daddy. You have to
Yeah, yeah.
continue.
Big up.
Voila.
That's all.
But for all the kings and queens that came out tonight, I said
Mhm.
all the stars was out tonight and it's well aligned. So
Yes.
we are just thankful
Yeah,
that
yeah.
within each
Mhm.
and every one we can share this love. We
Yes.
thank for the Almighty for Dr. Robinson as well, the
Yes.
elder with us. We affectionately call him the Big Papa because he know Jim Crow hands on. We just read his story, but he can give us the story. Not too pleasant, but Black history is American history. It's not pleasant. They like to cover down the part and tell you 1 month because they don't want to talk about it. But we do Black history 365 days and they side of tongue, because we got to teach our Black children what it really was all about. Because the watered down version of the Black history is nothing compared to the real history. So, my brothers, I want to say happy Black History Year because we don't want 1 month. We taking a year because there's so much history that Black people have, and even Black people in America, if they only start to talk about the history, you are the history. So we're not going to water down the thing. We're going to tell it as it is. Because as I said, it's the year 2025. It's the year of 9. It's very karmatic year. It's the year of karma. So it have nothing that you do
True.
that you will pass the judgment because we're heading into that area of judgment. So, kings and queens, my beloved, this is the royal family. We say walk with the light. Walk with that light.
Yeah.
Because if you walk in darkness, you're going to stumble and fall. So,
Yes.
therefore, we ask such a thing. You see, my chaplain is here to back me up. So,
Yeah, the children
chaplain,
of light.
you know how we like to do it. It's a wonderful evening. So, I go put this pressure on you so you can give us a short prayer as we close the evening. Bless.
Well, do give thanks, as we gather here as brethren and sisters of one faith and one love. one ainity, like precious ointment going down the beards of hair and skirt, even to the garments, you know. So we say, blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel,
Walketh
thank
in
God
the
did not
light.
sit in the seat of the
Ashe.
scornful.
For his delight is in the
Meditate
law of
the law of
Jah.
the Lord, both he meditate day and night,
Praise Jah.
shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water that shall bring
Yes,
forth fruits in
Lord.
due season. And whatsoever we do it, you know, shall prosper.
Yes, Jah. Yes,
So we
Jah.
give thanks, you know, we give
Yes,
Bless the
thanks
love.
Lord.
And I would
because
like to say it.
Yes,
His Majesty
I.
has sure we say,
Yeah, man.
as long as we
I
put him
conquer all
first,
destruction.
all that we heart desire, as long as it is
Will
a
be added
righteous
unto
One
us.
love.
cause, it will
See
be
you
Yes,
again
granted unto
next
us.
Sunday at
Yes.
7 p.m.
yes,
to
One love.
9.
yes,
We have
One
come.
yes.
love. One love.
Blessed love to you all,
I
Majesty and Empress
God will
Melody.
never leave you on the
Coming up. One
battlefield.
love. Bless
Blessed
and love.
love, Empress
One love.
Sadie.
Big
Blessing.
up. Big
The
up.
Bless
people
up,
rock
bless up,
and
bless
for
up.
me.
Respect.
Make your
Big
heart
up.
be
Big
pure
up.
and clean. Big up. Big up.
Hopeful.